On the very day her husband retired, he suddenly demanded that his wife switch to an AA system with him. He believed his monthly pension of $8,000 should be kept for himself. He refused to share his retirement money with his wife. He even insisted that utilities like water, electricity, and gas be split equally. Shockingly, his whole family thought this was reasonable. They immediately agreed with him. But the truth was, the woman had been married into this family for 30 years. She handled every household chore, big or small. Even the house they were living in now was paid off using the woman's premarital savings. Now that the husband had retired and did not want to give her money, he joined forces with his family to push the woman aside. What they did not know was that they would soon regret agreeing to this decision. The husband never expected that his wife would actually agree to the request, to prevent him from going back on his word later. The woman immediately took out her phone and started recording. Seeing that the husband would not speak, she repeated what he had just said. At that moment, the husband panicked, but to protect his dignity as the head of the family, he forced himself to repeat the demand again. After that day, the woman only cooked food for herself. When the husband saw this, he shamelessly asked why she had not cooked for him. Seeing how forgetful he was, the woman reminded him about the AA agreement from the night before. She even generously told him he could buy a bowl of rice for the friendly price of $5. The husband instantly became furious after hearing this. The woman suppressed her anger and told him, from the moment he proposed the AA agreement, they were no longer truly husband and wife. The husband was left speechless, but his difficult days were only just beginning. From then on, the woman cooked only her own meals every day. She made different dishes every single day. Even when the husband requested braised fish, she cooked it steamed because that was what she liked. When the husband saw the fish was steamed, he immediately questioned why it was not braised today. The wife calmly replied that from now on she would only consider what she liked, because the AA system now existed. Hearing this, the husband could only rage helplessly. In the following days, the wife either cooked new dishes or baked cakes every day. Meanwhile, the husband either ordered takeout or ate out with his family. He even ate so badly that he developed mouth ulcers. Until one day he noticed the living room covered in spider webs. The husband finally could not stand it anymore. His first reaction was to order the woman to clean it. Unexpectedly, the woman replied calmly, the public areas could be cleaned by anyone, so why could it not be him? If he could not stand the mess, he could hire a maid. In the end, he simply did not want to spend money. He only wanted to treat her as free labor. Just as the husband was about to get angry, his mother suddenly rushed over. She said the husband's younger brother urgently needed $30,000 to repay gambling debts, but the husband had been spending money on takeout and fancy meals every day. So his mother turned her attention to the woman, shamelessly asking her to take out $30,000. After hearing this, the husband immediately ordered the woman to hand over her savings. The woman was instantly angered by his shamelessness. Since the day they got married, the husband had never given her a single dollar. Yet now he had the nerve to ask for her savings. So the woman once again brought up the AA agreement. At this moment, the husband was determined to help his brother, so he begged his wife to lend him $30,000 first. For the sake of their past relationship, the woman agreed to lend him the money. But the interest had to be calculated strictly according to bank rates. The moment the husband heard he had to pay interest, his attitude changed immediately. Then he set his sights on the house they lived in. To everyone's shock, the husband planned to mortgage the house for money. Of course, the woman refused. She once again rejected the request, using the agreement as the reason. The husband then argued that he had paid most of the money when buying the house, so he had the right to mortgage it. It was true that he had paid most of the purchase price, but the money he used came from a bank loan, and every loan payment had been made by the woman. Knowing he was in the wrong, the husband began using cold treatment to pressure the woman, but the debt collectors kept calling his phone. Not long after, the collectors even came knocking on the door. Seeing himself embarrassed in the neighborhood, the husband finally exploded. He once again approached the woman to discuss mortgaging the house, but the woman firmly refused. In a fit of anger, the husband threatened her with divorce, but he never expected that the woman would immediately agree.